What's up, Better Days? Today we're at Couchville Lake. I've had some interest about doing the wintertime special again this year. The water's not all the way down where I like it, but it's about 2 feet down. We've got 5 more to go before it's at winter pool, and things should really heat up at that point in time. But I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't get started on catching these crappie. It's the end of October, it's Halloween weekend. Let's see if these fish have started their winter pattern yet. Alright, we're out here right at sunrise. The fish finder's already marking all kinds of stuff. I've got a couple Bobby Garlands out behind me. I'm gonna throw a couple more. It's definitely gonna rain on us today. Maybe even a lot. But I'm in my rain suit. I got my umbrella hat. We are prepared. Look at that. What do you think that is? You think that's crappie? I think those are crappie. There we go, got a fish. Second cast. And it's like a bluegill. Nope, it's a crappie. Okay, second cast. Second cast. Wow. I'm not gonna guarantee they're set up on their winter pattern just yet, but it's looking promising. There we go. Wow, Bobby Garland's doing the trick. Let's cast him back out that direction. Set him down. Reel this guy in. Alright, we're gonna move just a little bit. Maybe about 50, 60 feet into real similar depth. There we go. And I got the right kind of hook set that time. I didn't have to, I was jerking like it was a bass fish, when all you have to do is a quick little poke, stick them in the face. Crappie number 2. Things are coming into place. Oh no, man. He went under the daggum seat. Oh my gosh. I almost always get finned in this type of situation. Okay, 2 shorts, but we're getting bigger. Oh man, he's healthy. He's got a good looking mouth on him. Okay. So far, both my catches have come on the white Bobby Garland. I usually throw a couple different colors till I figure out what's working. Let's see here. I have gotten bites on this yellow and white one, but I haven't landed a fish yet. we go. I think I found one over there. He's quite a ways away. He's pretty little. Oh, he come off the hook. Darn it. All right, we have sat anchored up for about an hour, which is what I like to do to catch these fish, but they're just not coming to me. So I'm gonna float around kind of aimlessly for a little while and see if we can't pick up on them somewhere here. Oh, I got hung up and broke off on the son of a gun. I just broke off my double white Bobby Garlands. Okay, I'm gonna try a double 2-inch Berkeley Realistic. There we go. As soon as we started floating around, I hooked a better fish. He ain't much better, but he ate a Berkeley Realistic, and he's a crappie, and he's what we're after. He's a third fish on the day. I hadn't made more than 1 or 2 casts since I unanchored. You would get it stuck. There we go. Nice. Okay. So not a keeper yet, but we're on to something. Oh, first fish of the season under the boat. And it's another crappie. Oh, and it's off. Doggone it. But I was just dangling these under the boat and he ate it. First one of the season. They're starting to heat up a little as the day gets warmer. Well, we've hooked several. We've only landed 3. This one looks like it's the biggest one yet. Oh yeah, he's barely hooked too. Come on in here. Oh yeah. Now he's not a keeper still. He's only 9 inches, but he's a different kind of crappie. So far we've only caught black crappie. Well, he was hooked pretty good, even though it was just skin hooked. Come on, baby. There we go. This is a white crappie. We've been hooking black. Gosh, he's paper thin. That is sad. He needs some food. White crappie, about 8 inches. Still, man, he's probably 9. Still a little short. He's just really thin. He needs some milk. Oh man, I missed him under the boat. Darn it. Got him that time. Right under the boat. I was sitting there watching it to make sure. Just felt like we were in a good spot. And we are. And still just a little short. Another black crappie. Oh boy, he got stuck. Okay, this is promising. This is promising. Let's get a length on him. He's pretty similar to that last little white crappie. I think he's gonna go 9. No, he's 9 3/4. 9 3/4. So he's a 1/4 of an inch too small to keep, but we're on the right path. I'm reeling this one real slow in my hand. It's got a double 2-inch Berkeley Realistics, but I'm just staring at the tip of this pole in my lap. We're in 11.5 foot of water, and it's about 6 to 8 feet down. And when it gets that, you just gotta really fast wham, grab it and set that hook. There he was. I felt that thump. Oh, I missed him though. Darn. Boy, I had him for a second. I wasn't watching it. I felt it. I had him on there long enough to bow the... There he goes again. Got him that time. That's a better fish. It's not any better. He's just a fighter. There we go. He's still only 9 inches. But we're catching numbers of them under the boat. That's good. There we go. Another black crappie. Let's see if we can't get a few more before we get rained out of here. Let's go ahead and put on old trusty umbrella here. There we go. There's a paper mouth. Okay. He's still just 9 3/4. There ain't even any point in measuring. He's just barely not a keeper. I guess I could put him on the board and see where we're at, but I don't think he's there. No, he's 9 3/4. There we go. He was way out there. Wind aided. Long distance cast. That fish was way at the top of the cast. We had just started reeling. Come on, paper mouth. Get in here. There he is. All right. Okay. First cast after we re-anchored. Another little crappie. We're on the crappie. Are we slaying them? Not just yet. Not just yet. This is taking some patience. I'd prefer it to be a little hotter before I start bringing you guys out here to do this. But we're catching them. And when I say hotter, I don't mean the temperature. I mean the fishing needs to heat up some. And it will. The colder it gets, the hotter these fish get. Let's see here. 59-degree water temperature at the surface. We need that down. About 10 degrees. Now 49. They go crazy out here. Right in this spot. It's right out in this spot. Pretty easy to target them. There's another one. Ooh, that's a better one. Finally might have a keeper. I got a few tinks on the drag. You could hear it. Tink, 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 tink. They were both sitting in the same spot. And he's not a keeper. He just, good fight in him. Real good fight. He got stuck too. There we go. Okay. Lots of black crappie. None of them keeper size. One white crappie. A little bit short. He just kind of chilled, didn't he? If we can get right back in that same spot. I had a hit while it was falling. There we go. Right in the same spot. I have found some crappie sitting in one spot. That's good. That's good. When they're really spread out, it's tough to key on them. We're popping them right off the same little spot now. 3 in a row. Come on in here, buddy. Let's get a look at you. All right. There we go. What you got here? Another little black crappie. They must have stocked some 3 or 4 inchers this year. I'm not sure how big they are when they stock them, but we weren't catching this many of this size fish last season. There's a lot of them today. Oh, there we go. Aha! They're coming off this spot pretty good. That's the best fish of the day right there. No, it's not. It's just twisted up. It's not the best fish of the day. There it was. Oh, that was a good thump. Now that was the best thump I've felt. Oh. And there was a bend in the rod. That was a good bend. Oh, he's strong. He's strong compared to anything we fought today. Oh yeah. What have we got here? Is this a bass? What's doing this? Gotta be a bass. It's gotta be a bass. If this is a crappie, it's definitely a keeper. I bet you it's a big old bass though. My goodness. It is a catfish. Oh, that's a nice catfish. Let's not get him in the net. I don't want his slime on everything. Looks like a channel. Yeah, it's a big old channel cat. Whoa, holy smokes. That's my biggest catfish of the year. That's a heavy catfish. That's a 3-pound catfish right there. That is a beautiful fish. Oh man. He ain't talking to us. Wah, wah, wah. Look at the fillet on this fish. Look at the meat. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a tasty fish. There's a fish. So one heck of a hook set. I didn't have to do all that. Just a tiny little flip of the wrist, guys. These aren't big fish. You're gonna jerk the hook away from them or through their mouth. You're not gonna set it. Just a tiny little flip of the wrist, Richard. Oh, there was a bite. Darn. As soon as I picked it up and started reeling it. Darn. But did you see that hook set? I set the hook above my head. What am I doing? It's just a little like that, right there. That's all it is. Just a little tick. Just give them a little flip of the wrist. You'll land more fish. You'll hook more fish. Strike King. These are Strike King shad pole. It's just a little 2-inch soft plastic. I don't have a whole lot of those Bobby Garlands left, so let's try a couple of these. There he is. Right on that shad pole. They like that. That ought to do. I don't like it as much as a Bobby Garland, but the fish sure do. Come here, you. There was a thump. Darn! I don't know how I missed that one, because he thumped it. Oh no, I didn't miss him. He just swam towards me. He thumped it. Ugh. There he is. Doggone it, that was quick. First cast. I wonder if that other cast that's sitting here, I wonder if it'll catch a fish too. Ooh, good pull. Now, he's a little meatier. We've been catching weaklings that didn't have no meat on them. Now he's got a little bit of a belly right here. There we go. These shad poles are doing a trick. It's almost time, you guys. It's almost time. Couple of weeks. I've got one person already that wants to come out. Oh, looky there. Nice. A little bigger. A little bigger. right. Thumb this one pretty good. Yeah. Get out of there. There we go. We're almost in keeper range. It's almost that time of year, you guys. Ah, there we go. You know, these shad poles are working every time. Just every cast. Every cast. It took me a while to get it figured out today. We had to sit in 14 foot of water and cast to 20. And then reel it back slowly. But we're on them. We are on a heater. They like this little shad pole pretty good. I'd say it's just as effective as a Bobby Garland. Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, it's one of the bigger ones of the day. I can see his mouth. Is it white? Yeah, it's a white crappie. And that's our first keeper of the season. There we go, guys. That's a nice 11-inch fish. Boy, he really smoked that one. Golly. This one hit it on the paws. I had stopped to scratch the inside of my ear. And I felt that thump. Wham. There we go, right here at the boat. Doggone it. I'm gonna have to take off and put on these shad poles. These shad poles are catching them pretty much every cast. Strike King strikes again. I'm just about out of batteries, so I'm gonna have to go, but man, I'm onto something. Got him. As soon as I changed this green pole to a shad pole, soft plastic from Strike King, I caught a fish. I haven't caught a fish on this pole in half an hour. Yep, green pole's catching fish now that I've put a better soft plastic on there. There we go. Oh. We had a massive take just now. This thing. I've caught a fish each time I've casted this green rod. This thing, golly, he smacked it. He took it down too. Come out of there. There we go. Wow. I went ahead and added a waypoint to my fish finder so I'd know exactly where I was sitting. And I left these hanging under the boat, and then bam, got one. I've caught 5 now sitting right under the boat, just dangling it. Not reeling it or casting it or anything. Just on the dangle. Oh, Lieutenant Dangle. GoPro, stop recording. This one was a textbook slow reeling thump. I just felt that perfect crappie thump and then set the hook, and there he was, and man, I am having a blast. There we go. I'm having a blast. GoPro, stop recording. When you guys want to come out and do this trip, we will pretty much always anchor up. That way we just have a better chance of getting a whole lot of fish. We'll just sit right on top of them, catch a whole bunch of them. When you come out for this trip, we will bring some live bait, some live minnows, and some shiners, and that'll really heat up the bass in this area. Today I just wanted to see if we could catch some crappie. Mission accomplished. It's going to be 4-hour trips for $150. I'll bring out a kayak or canoe, whichever you'd like, and we'll hit me up, betterdaysfishing@gmail.com. Send me an email or check out my web. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.